Alright, welcome guys. Good morning from Bangkok. Anyway, today took a little trip a little ways out of Bangkok, about, I don't know, maybe 30 minutes or so. And we came over here to Talang Chan floating market. Seems like I've been doing a lot of floating markets lately, but yeah, just something nice to do. They're not too far. A lot of them are not too far outside of the city. So you can make a nice little day trip to come over here and see. So this little market has been around since I believe 1987. And most of it is on the shore. Like most people think a floating market is only in the boat, but like I've said in a couple of my other videos, most of the floating markets are on the shore and people would come up to them on the boat to do the business. Since in the old days, the boats were, you know, the canals and everything were the major highways. But now everybody has cars, so they can just drive over to them. So let me show you around this little market and let's see what we see. So that right there is all of Talang Chan floating market, all the part that's built on the canal. And then the other side of that green building right there, that's the little walking street. So they just don't have a whole lot of waterfront to do much of a floating market. The guy's selling some coffee. It's kind of interesting, he has a steering wheel right there. And part of daily life that people don't really want to care too much about. Little barge going by hauling some trash. Kind of interesting, he just pulls right up to the pier and sells his coffee. The canal down here is really nice. It's nice and wide, pretty clean. A few houses built on the side. And then you can kind of see that goes off into Bangkok there in the distance. One of the long cow boats going on a tour of the canal. So the floating market is built right next to the railroad tracks and right next to the canal or the Klong, and the road comes right to here, so it's part of the local community. And then you can see right up there's the sign and the entrance into the floating market, and right outside they have a bunch of people selling flowers and stuff for the house. So let's go inside and see if there's any nice food and see what it looks like. Okay, so they do have a boat tour that leaves from here, and it starts at 11 o'clock in the morning. And they have a 1 hour, and then they have a private boat that you can hire. So the 1 hour is 79 baht a person, and it goes to around a little loop that goes to like the Lat Mayong floating market and around, and it sees like a couple little temples and stuff like that. So 79 baht is not bad. If you want the private boat, it's 1,000 baht, which is about $30. So here's most of the floating market. There's a little bit next to the canal, but most of it is a little covered like walking street that sells the normal fares. It's pretty small. This isn't a gigantic floating market, but it's really near Bangkok. And the sign said it was established in 1987. And it's right here on the canal bank. A lady here opening up the pomelos or the samo. And then selling the fresh fruit. The guava, the rose apple, the papaya. Here they have some limes and stuff like that, the chilies and tomatoes. I'm not sure what these little tiny ones are here, but they're 10 baht for whatever they are. And here they have the normal Thai food, the curries. You can buy the little bag of it and take it home. But here have the Thai desserts, and they wrap them in banana leaf. And then you have the lady right back there. She's making them, so they're putting the little chili powder on the inside is what it looks like. It looks like this is what she's making. And then they have some of the others, little pumpkins with a kapom in the inside, that little egg dessert, and then some more just wrapped in the banana. Okay, so there they have the little glutinous rice that's wrapped up in the banana leaf. And they put it in a little triangle and they call it Khao Tom Nam Wan, I believe. And some more of the Thai desserts with the coconut. Looks nice. You can get this little container here for 20 baht, which is a little bit less than $1. Pretty inexpensive. So here you can get these little mini pancake deals. Get a box for 30 baht, which is like $1. And have the nice lady, she's making them. Visiting with her friend here. Well, she makes them up. Looks pretty good. So it looks like they have more of the floating market next to it that's on the little canal. They have some places for people to sit and eat, but there just isn't enough traffic here with visitors to have this open. Okay, so right here she's making up these little omelet type things. Look at that, that looks really, really nice. And then she has some of the Isan sausages. So you get one little meat stick for 20 baht. And then these will be like stuffed pancakes, so you can get the toppings to put on the inside. And just eat it over the top of rice. This one here is like the really perfect kind. Okay, so here you have all the pieces of the pork, the pig tongue, and the snout. See, that's the snout of the pig. And they cut it right up. A couple more back there. It's not really what I like to eat, but some people do. And you have some garlic and some other things. Salad type thing here. Here making little Thai pancakes with the coconut. These are quite delicious. So you get one little container for 25 baht. A little bit less than $1. And some of the mango and the sticky rice. You get the sticky rice with durian also. So one little container for 35 baht with the mango. It's a little bit more than $1. That's a really good dessert. And then some of the sticky rice puddings.
นะครับได้มาจับจ่ายใช้สอยในตลาดน้ำทุกท่านออมสินอยู่ประตูกลางนะครับเชิญเลยครับประตูกลางนะครับท่านสอบถามครับดูฮะใครกลุ่มเราได้ประสานนะครับในส่วนของพื้นที่นะครับดูแลพื้นที่เราตั้งไม่ได้นะครับเขาเป็นพื้นที่ใหญ่นะครับท่านทราบนะครับตู้
These are quite nice here. They have the sticky rice and the banana leaves. These are pretty expensive. They're 10 baht, so about 33 cents. And you get it with the taro also. They got their whole little operation here. Some of these are very, very nice. They make them in these little cups, and then they dig them out, and this is what they look like after they take them out. So we have the ladies here making some of the Thai food, the soup, and then like the really sticky soup that they mix in with some chicken and all that. You see they have, where they cut it up, they have the boiled eggs. And there's soup over here. Okay, and then a snack I really, really like. They have this sesame seed little like cereal bar type thing. And the guy's making it right here. So he's heating up the big wok. And he'll mix in all the ingredients, the peanuts and the sesame seed and everything into it. Looks really nice. Okay, so this is the most of the floating part of the market. So you have some lady here cooking up some pad thai or something, and then we have a couple other ladies selling some fish, and then over here this is a restaurant, so you can sit there and eat right on the canal. So they stick the herbs inside of the fish, and then they grill them right there on the charcoal. Some nice shrimp. And the same for this big white fish. Those are quite tasty. That's a good food to eat right there. A little bit more of the Thai desserts. So it looks like right here what they have is some free haircuts. So it's like a barber college or whatever can come over here, and they give out free haircuts for practice. So you have people teaching them how to cut, and some other people that are willing models. So here they cook the fish ball in the oil, and then they have these little, like a curry puff. These are quite nice. You can get it with pineapple or the black pepper, chicken, a bean, and it has a little spice, but it's not overpowering. And those are 10 to 12 baht each. And then the guy's cooking them right back there. So he deep fries those. It's a pretty good little snack. As always, that you'll find at these markets is the fish. They cut up and then they just have kind of air drying. And then she's making some Thai food. Smells like the curry. Smells nice. It has a nice little spice to it. And then some of the little canomes, the little breads. So it'll be stuffed with maybe coconut or whatever they put inside. So the market here is right next to the train tracks, and there goes a train lumbering on by. Heading south, probably towards Hua Hin. Alright, so that finishes up our little quick tour of this market. There's not a whole lot to see here. It's pretty small and pretty quiet. Looks mostly like some locals here, even though it's really close to Bangkok. But yeah, it's just kind of plain, nothing really super exciting. Some food, the prices are reasonable, and a few little knickknacks and stuff like that to buy. And you can take the little boat canal tour if you would like. So I would say no, if you were wanting to go to a floating market and this is the only one you could go to, I would say skip it and go to some of the bigger ones like the Damnon Saduk or a couple of those others. So anyway guys, hopefully you liked the video. If you did, make sure you click like and subscribe and share it with your friends. And if you want to leave me a comment, like if you've been here before or whatever, leave me a little comment down below and tell me what you think. And as always guys, remember, life is a journey, so enjoy.